What's popping, y'all, man? Look, there's a certain relief that comes with the end of a situation where you had an attachment with a woman. And see, in these situations, part of you could be begging to rekindle the situation. Part of you could be begging for some kind of resolution or some kind of closure in your brain, bro. And that's a lot of the reason why a lot of guys go back to these situations that they shouldn't have been in the first place, or that they deep down in their heart knew they didn't want to be in because they were living in quiet desperation with this woman to begin with. Look at all the scenarios and situations that played out leading up to the ultimate end of what you were in, bro. Why you in no contact in the first place? Or why you in a space where you letting this woman go in the first place? What all led up to that? You cannot just look at things with a rose-colored glasses. You can't just look at it like that. You just can't look at all of the good things. You got to look at things for what they were. And the quickest way to really get over a woman is to look at her for what she is. Look at her for all the negative things that she brought to the table. Look at her for all the times she held you back. Look at her for all the times that she made it harder for you to move forward or get the things that you wanted, or all the times that you had to compromise in a situation where you did not want to compromise, bro. I was in a crazy situation, dog. I was in a crazy situation, and it was a situation that got me so emotionally perturbed at some point that I felt like I would lose my freedom, like behind what this person was pushing my buttons to do. And I'm not that person, nor have I ever been that person. I don't even believe in any of that stuff, but it was pushing me there because I no longer had control, bro. I no longer had control of the situation. And see, a lot of guys, you living in situations and dealing with these women who bring in this unnecessary drama and these crazy chaotic emotions to you and to the forefront of dealing with you, and you don't know how to control it, bro. You keep on answering the phone. You keep on going back and forth and arguing with her no matter what's going on. You think, oh, well, because y'all got kids together. Oh, we got kids together, so it's different, Kaden. It's different because we got kids together. Nah, it ain't different, bro. You letting things become excuses for your lack of emotional control. And guess what happens when you lack emotional control? And she never had emotional control, because women just, they're controlled by emotions. So how can they ever control the emotions? When that's happening, nobody in a situation got emotional control. And 15 seconds, bro, of acting out, 15 seconds could cost you years, bro. It could cost you years trying to rebuild what's broken. It could cost you years in a cage. It can cost you years trying to rekindle something with other people that you destroyed. All of these things can cost you time. They cost you effort. They cost you money. And guess what? Time ain't unlimited, bro. Time is the only resource that has a limit to it. Money, you can get unlimited money, bro. You could get the unlimited money cheat activated. You definitely can. You figure it out and you could do it. Oh, anything else, right? If you get the unlimited money cheat activated, you can get that activated, bro. You get unlimited anything else activated, bro. But guess what you can't get? You cannot get unlimited time. And see, a lot of you guys, y'all letting these women waste your time and waste your effort and affect your humanity. Somebody said something to me, bro. He was like, Kaden, man, when you dealing with these women who don't really like you for real, when you dealing with a woman who don't love you, she just there for convenience, or she just there because she fear change, or she just dealing with you out of a sense of pity, or whatever she dealing with you for, bro. And he was dealing with this situation, and he said to me, he was like, bro, it changed you. It make you mean to people. It make you treat people differently. It make your relationships different with your parents, with your brother, your sister, your family, with your friends. It make your relationships different. It make you more of a recluse. It make you more of a person who doesn't want to go out and interact because you don't want to do anything to make this woman upset. You start to walk on eggshells, bro. And when you walk on eggshells after so long, you end up losing your voice, bro. You don't got a voice. You don't got to say so. How can a man ever be a man and feel comfortable in his own kingdom if he don't have a say so, bro? You got to think about it like that. and you allow the manipulation tactics, you allow these things that she does that make you deeply emotional to keep on affecting you in a way that's gonna drive you over the edge, bro. And you don't need to get there. You don't need to get there, because guess what? Nothing good comes from you not being able to control yourself, dog. Nothing good comes from you chasing a woman. Nothing good comes from you putting a woman on a pedestal. Nothing good comes from you accepting behavior that, just quite frankly, you shouldn't be accepting. Nothing good comes from that. She's never going to compromise and say, oh, he accepts the fact that I nag and make his life literally miserable every day. He accepts the fact that I bring up things constantly and consistently in every conversation that we have to make him feel bad, or to shame him, or to try to change him by shaming him. So I'm going to change the things that I do so he can feel better. She's never going to do that. You want to know why? Because she's never going to take accountability for her part in the failure of the relationship. She's never going to take accountability for her part in the reason why things went left like they did, bro. So you got to understand, as a man, if someone is never going to take accountability and they're always going to believe it's your fault, at some point it becomes your fault. Because the choices you making to still stay there, knowing all of this is true, and knowing that this person is never gonna stop doing the things that she's doing, this person is never gonna change. People change, just don't bank on them changing. Assume that they're not gonna change. That's how often, specifically women, that's how often women change, bro. They're not gonna. She not gonna change the way that she do things. She ain't gonna change the way she take accountability. She not gonna change the way that she nags. She justifies it in her head, bro. She feels it emotionally, and then she justifies it with her own logic. So it'll never make sense to you, bro. It'll never make sense, and it'll never make sense logically to anybody else. And so because all of this is happening, you sitting in a space where you dealing with a bunch of stuff that inherently just doesn't make sense. It don't make sense. It don't make sense when I was treating her well, when I was doing good, when I made the changes that she asked me to make for her. It doesn't make sense that she still kept treating me the same way, or she kept saying I wasn't doing anything to change, or she saying I didn't do the right thing to make her feel better. I was acting like this. They don't know what they want, bro. She doesn't know what she wants. She doesn't know what the right thing is to do to make her feel better. She doesn't know what the right thing is to do to make her attracted to you, dog. The reality is she doesn't know the right thing. She just wants to feel like she can dump her emotions off on your shoulder, bro. She just wants you to carry the burden and weight of her emotions on your shoulder, bro. But she don't want to do her part. She certainly don't want to do her part. She doesn't want to receive you in a way that she should receive you. And so guess what? She's never gonna figure it out. But you figured it out. And when you figured it out, and when you got to the point, and when you came to that point in your head, because I know every man do, you did it, bro. I know you did it. And if you ain't got there, you go get there. You came to the point where you figured out something got to change, or this ain't gonna work out. Something got to change, or it's never gonna happen the way that I saw it happening, or I wanted it to happen. And this goes for you guys in no contact too. If you sitting there waiting on a woman to come back because you quote unquote messed up, because you did something, because you cheated, because you blah blah blah, whatever you did, bro, you have to come to that point where you realize, bro, I'm not gonna get a different result unless I change something. Because doing the same thing over and over is insanity, dog. I'm not going to get a different result unless I change something. You cannot put the pressure and the ball in her court to change something, bro. You can't. You got to do what needs to be done. And guess what? Oftentimes, when you want something, it's not the easy route. It's not the easy route at all. Being stoic, silent in a storm, in an argument, having the wherewithal to walk away when you need to walk away. None of this stuff is easy, bro. Nobody ever said this shit was easy. Nobody ever said, oh, well, you just walk away from the situation. It's that easy, bro. No, bro. You got emotions too. You feel things too. And nobody ever want to talk about the fact that you feel things, but you do. You want to say something too. You want to feel like you heard and you got a voice and your opinion matters too. And your logic is understood. You want to feel like that. But guess what? No one's going to care, dog. They don't care. Waking up as a man every day is waking up to life on hard mode. Waking up as a man every day is waking up to a warrior's life. And sometimes a warrior has to battle. And sometimes a warrior just has to see battles that sometimes aren't fair. And guess what? Whenever you dealing with a woman, and I'm not telling you don't deal with women, that's your choice. I just give you game. I don't tell you how to use it. But whenever you deal with women, you have to understand you going into an unfair battlefield. And you have to stand so strong on your morals and principles, and stand so strong on your program, and stand so strong on the things that you want that are non-negotiable, that you make that battle easier for yourself, because you are always up against the wall. Society is always going to take her side. The likelihood is other men are going to take her side just based off the fact that they wanna. People are gonna naturally assume she's the softer creature, she's the creature, so they are not gonna look at things in this like true reality, bro. In true reality, these women can be scandalous, they could be manipulative, they could be liars, they could be all of these things, and they could do all of that to you, and then they could flip it and make it seem like you're the bad guy. And guess what? You have to battle the fact that people are gonna believe them. You have to deal with the fact that you ain't getting no reprieve other than from your homies, maybe. Like, you're not getting anybody who is looking at you like, I give you the benefit of the doubt. Men don't get that often. We don't get the benefit of the doubt. So if she say you did something, so if she say something happened that didn't happen, or accuse you of something that you didn't do, or any of that, or manipulate the situation in any way, guess what? You don't get the benefit of the doubt in the jury of public opinion, my boy. So you have to battle these things every single day. So it's best to detach yourself and be able to walk away when needed. It's best to be quiet and not say more. Like, you have the right to remain silent. And I don't mean 12, bro. You got the right to remain silent. So use that right. Don't say anything. That's what a lawyer will tell you. Don't say nothing, bro. Sometimes saying less is saying more. Sometimes doing less is doing more. Sometimes doing nothing is doing everything. Sometimes just removing yourself from a situation, or accepting that a situation is over and looking for your next plan and your next path forward is the best way to go, bro. Sometimes you got to do that. And guess what? You will be okay. You will be more than okay, bro. You will be better off for it. Sometimes these are learning lessons. She taught you a lesson about how women could be. She taught you a lesson about some of their playbook. She taught you a lesson. She taught you a lesson about what you want in the next woman. She taught you a lesson about where you fail, where you fall short, so you can work on yourself and be better. She taught you a lesson about never trusting her parents to be reasonable people, because you tried to tell her what she was doing and they completely ignored that and also made you the bad guy. She taught you a lesson. She taught you a lesson, bro. So you need to take the lesson, use it, work on it, become better. Go brazy, bro. You have to. Because ain't nobody coming to save you, dog. Ain't nobody trying to make you feel okay. It's up to you to gain purpose and to regain purpose and to make you feel okay. It's up to you to do what needs to be done. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck in the same cycle forever and become okay. It's up to you as a man to get up and do the hard things and be a warrior like a warrior should, and go get what you need to get, bro. That's it. Hit that like button, comment, subscribe. It's your boy Kane Rake, man. I'm about to